Well, welcome to Your Future Me Now. My name is William Collins. I'm the creator of this transformational way to shift your mindset from one of doing to one of being. Now, there's a lot of change going on in our culture right now, from the implementation of AI to our politics to even how we live our faith. So, how do you navigate into the future with all of this change going on? And more importantly, here's a better question. How do you do it in a way that is proactive and not reactive? Because with all this change, what happens is we do a lot of decision making out of fear. How do we change that? Well, after years and years of working in my own life and researching and testing a lot of things, I've come up with 5 simple shifts that you can experience, that anyone can experience. And when they do that, they can literally create their own future me that they can use to navigate for their entire future, for their whole lifetime. So let's get started. So the first shift is really one of understanding that your intuitive mind is a sacred gift. And what do I mean by that? Well, much of our decision making is actually out of our rational mind or our logical mind. Some people might even call it our left brain. And all of that decision making comes from our amygdala, the back of our mind, which is really fear-based. It's really rooted in the past. It's logical. And what happens is it's also limiting. And as we're using that logically, it's really hard to get past the fear to begin to get creative in your mindset. So what we want to do is move you up to the intuitive mind. So the intuitive mind is actually operating out of your frontal cortex, and out of your intuitive mind, you get to be creative. You get to imagine things. You get to see visions. There is no limit in your intuitive mind. And so you want to begin to activate that. So how do you do that? Well, great news. We have an assessment. The assessment is actually only 10 minutes to take. There's 47 questions. And what that does is it gives you a baseline of understanding not only how you think about yourself, but how do you think about the world? Because it's really about those two things that your intuitive mind operates in the best. Now, just be at ease and understand that over 2 million people have already gone through this assessment. This is such a powerful way for you to really begin to think about how you're thinking today. And we use that in this process to begin to shift your mind into your intuitive. So again, the best part, the first shift you want to really activate is your intuitive mind. We help you do that through our assessment. Now let's get to the next shift, because that's an even more profound and easy way for you to begin to create your own future me.